right. Oh, what can be said about today? Hoy. Hoy es día de dos lama o dos.
What is that? It's like a
Camille.
semi on our street.
Ashtar is on the watch for us. He's
Yeah.
watching out.
Yeah.
And what can be said about today? Well, number one, it is the sulking birthday of one Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley. Now, this is fascinating because the number two, right? It could mean a lot of different things, opposites, or two of something, or just polarities. But in this case of Elvis Aaron Presley, this gentleman has had two lives. Now he is known as, what was it?
Pastor Bob.
Pastor Bob Joyce. Thank you, yes. So, very fascinating.
He always said if he wasn't a famous rock star, he wanted to be a preacher. And he is. He's a great preacher, and people respect it.
Amazing preacher. I mean, if you've never heard good preaching before, look up Pastor Bob Joyce. And there's so many clues that he gives, even if the government agencies did something to his mind to kind of wipe it and make him forget that he was Elvis, or he's just very, very good at not letting people know that this is really the case. It's undoubted. There's no way to deny watching this gentleman, Bob Joyce, sing old Elvis songs, sing the gospel songs, and just the way he walks on the stage and presents himself up there with either the guitar or the piano, and just there's no way to imitate the voice. Among the thousands and thousands of Elvis impersonators in the world after he passed away, even while he was alive, I guess there was imitators of him, but nobody could ever imitate that voice exactly the way that he does, except, you listen to Bob Joyce and oh my God, this is just by hearing the song.
How great thou art. That gave it away right away.
Hey, that's Elvis singing that song again.
Yeah, and the fact that he is married to a woman that he met in Germany. I don't know how all that happened. It's pretty interesting when you do the research.
Also.
She might have.
Like that, the device in Man in Black.
Oh, we know that's real. Yeah. This is what you will remember or forget. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, the day to rabbit is also the day of pulque.
Wow.
It's the god of pulque day today.
He's feeling rabbit energy.
Had that pulque intensity about him.
Huh.
He was born January 8th, 1935. So he's getting up there, but on a day like today, August 24th, 2002, I did something very interesting. I hiked up Mount Low in the Angeles National Forest with my roommate at the time, Eric Johnson.
Oh, how cool. Not the guitar player.
Not the guitar player. He didn't like that. He didn't like, I'm not some white boy blues.
It's like the kid in Michael Bolton Office Space. Don't call me Michael Bolton. Yeah.
Eric Johnson. On the surface, this would be a good day to get together with someone. Remember, it could be a day of polarities and opposition. This particular Eric Johnson, that was my roommate in California, he was a wind sign, and he had quite a temper.
What the heck?
For having an amicable personality on the surface and easy to communicate with. His temper came out. Ooh.
That's the first I've ever heard about that.
Yeah, And August 18th, 2007. So there's a 6-day disparity on the Gregorian calendar from the Mayan calendar after 5 years.
Raise your book.
What?
We're seeing the top of your head. We want to see your face. Okay.
Wait, I skipped a day. March 16th, 2006. I sold a painting that I did that was called Venus Incarnate. That was one of my favorite paintings.
Do it again.
I don't remember making a great photograph of it to get it printed.
Do it again. Yeah.
Just have to make it again, I guess.
That's right.
It's a really neat painting, mostly gold and white. Hardly any other
Perfect.
colors. There was a few other dots of color.
For our golden
It
age.
had bees on the top of it making honey on top. And Venus coming out of the mouth of the earth monster instead of the conch shell. It's a pretty neat painting. I should probably try to do it again. And on August 18th, 2007, dancing in the streets in front of the round top. Wine shop. My own writing. And we had fish that my cousin Adrian caught, and he cooked them. He
Amazing
caught
cook.
them,
Amazing
the day
fisherman.
before on one deer. He had caught these two. He called them ling fish. They're pretty big. And 2 fish we cooked on the 2 rabbit day. They're big, and Frank really enjoyed it also. Frank Hillble.
Nice.
Yes. So what do we have tomorrow coming up? Future predictions. 3 toch.
Good day to pay your bills. And sell things. Make
stirring up
offerings.
the emotions. Yes. Here's another thing. Okay. Everybody thinks it's noble and good to contribute to certain causes. So there's all these charity things that are making, pleas for donations. We even put our own together for kiddos, but
Give the hungry kid a sandwich if you're filming him.
right. And move out of the desert. You live in the desert.
Get where the food is.
You watch Sam Kinison.
Little Sam Kinison this morning.
March 17th, 2006. I learned that working for anyone other than me simply produces no results, ever. Thanks to Clean Water Action and somebody that was there named Grant King gave me an offering. It was offering day, and I forget exactly what happened. I think that was at the root of my coffee shop in Austin. Which is not there anymore.
Oh, that's
Company coffees. They
Coffee's
still make
great,
but they don't
yeah.
have a coffee shop anymore. Grant King, this guy gave me a big fat joint.
That's an offering.
That was an offer. Oh, thanks, dude. And then another fundraiser in August 1907. That was not a good scene either. So
What was the day of Keros? I thought that was a water day.
I forget exactly.
Okay.
So anyhow, that's tomorrow's news. Tomorrow's news today. If there's some kind of charitable event, you don't necessarily need to be a charitable person, just because it's some other people pressuring you into going to their fancy gala event.
To be seen.
Right.
Look at me. I'm giving. I'm giving. Look how good I am. Ugh. Sorry, we're not impressed. We like doing anonymous things.
Other ways to get ahead in life. And
We gave intuitive alignment yesterday.
oh yes. Now we are giving intuitive alignment. We do ask for an offering but it can be however much you want to pay. And I do want to invite some specific people. Adam Smith was his last name. And Louise, friend Louise, needs to come in for intuitive alignment, chakra alignment. And who else? There's
Coco.
Coco and Jenny and Sherry all needed. If we could get them all in here before we leave,
that'd be great.
Great, but we only have a week.
Well, okay. And we'll send the invites.
We already have complicated. Saturday we're going to have people here working on our leak.
That's what's happening Saturday. Yes.
Thursday, right? Friday, Saturday.
Today's Wednesday. Hope day.
Wednesday.
Whoa, that has 5 stars on that. So,
and I taught the Shinto yoga.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Ratziel Bander would be very proud of you. We should watch that DVD again.
He didn't put out much after that.
After that,
It just faded away. But hopefully he's doing well. Maybe we can get him to come to San Diego. This is Shinto. Feel it.
I felt the energy in my hands. Yes, I did.
So we can learn this. If you do it for 90 days straight for at least 30 minutes, you'll completely change. It completely changed my existence. I learned that. That's for sure. I became more my Buddha self. You can too. So, sharing is caring. Share this with folks that you know. And we all need to learn about the Mayan calendar. It's the true calendar that's been in existence for thousands of years. The false calendar that we've all been manipulated into believing is something real, reality.
Yeah, I thought Julian calendar would be here by now.
Well, the Julian calendar is closer to nature a little bit, but it was also an emperor's calendar, right? We don't want a timekeeping system that makes us submissive. We are free, sovereign being souls, and when we use the Pope's calendar, you're just giving your life, time, energy to this character that it doesn't exist anymore. There's an American guy out there pretending to be a pope now, and hopefully they'll
Leo.
I talk this every single time I'm talking about the calendar almost, and we need to just make the adjustment back to natural timekeeping forms. And I've done past life regression, and I went all the way back to a time when there were the gorgons. They're called gorgons. There's like half fish head. There was a fish-headed thing, kind of a giant. And Medusa was a gorgon. She had a human body, but like a snake, snakes in her hair and stuff. And these gorgons were keeping the mermaids trapped. And I went back. I was a ancient Roman calendar keeper before the Julian calendar was there. I was a calendar keeper in this past life, and I had to make a deal to free a mermaid from being trapped by a gorgon. Maybe that was Christy.
Maybe that was me.
I can go back.
I've been in Atlantis too.
Atlantis probably still existed at that time.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
Really interesting stuff happening.
You know, and that's reality. Reality, right? If I'm talking about a past life regression that I did to explore past, these are real things, okay? And I might not. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Ashtar is a space commander, right? This is a reality.
Yeah, he's up there having meetings on many rooftops.
Yes, he's going to be
What do you think?
A great galactic commander.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
When he's 18 human years old.
That's good, yeah.
I'm a commander.
Live in the meow.
Living in the meow. But you're not until you're 18 can you go out on your own.
That's right.
All
You're
right.
still under our guardianship. Well, we're under his. It might be the other way around.
And that's reality.
Yeah.
Okay, different kind of reality, different higher dimensional reality. But here it is, right here.
That's ridiculous. Why don't you get your head out of the clouds and go get a job? That's the real world. That's reality. They'll clock into the Pope's calendar clock. And you can get a job and be making money. You make the money. They print the money.
Give the money away.
Federal Reserve, and it's called the Federal Reserve note, sweetheart.
Yeah, that's right, Dada. We need natural gold standard.
That's right. Buy gold. Buy silver.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.